Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing video. So, I bought a new Plarail engine. This is, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. And if you read the title if you did this thing called read the title of the video, you probably already know what this is. But, yeah, let's open it and we will see. Oh, yeah, there we go. I should also probably let you know that the reason why all the package stuff over there looks all torn and stuff is because I did record this video before, but unfortunately, after I opened everything, the recording glitched. So I'm having to start all over again. I put everything back the way it was before, and we're starting this again because I need you guys to see the unboxing portion of this. So, really quick, let's have a gander at this box, because it's actually a bit different than a traditional Plarail engine. Actually, hold on, let me go get another Plarail engines box. There we go. So, this is the Streamlining Thomas box. You remember that review? That was a fun review. But anyway, just comparing these two boxes, you can very clearly see the differences. Like, most Plarail boxes, which is this one right here, have these little windows that you can look through and see the product. Like, say I'm in here hiding, I can just peek out like, hey! Yeah, these ones have that. The Railway Series Thomas does not have the windows, so you can't actually see the product before you actually get into it. I actually kind of like that. It makes this product itself feel more special, you know? There's the promotional art of this guy. There's the illustration, the iconic illustration from Thomas's book. Here's the little booklet thing it comes with. I'm not going to concern you guys with that. It's just kind of a Japanese character thing. In case you're a brain-dead 3-year-old who doesn't know how to put in a battery in a Plarail engine, here's your little diagram showing you how to do that. I don't know if anyone in the comments is Japanese or speaks Japanese, but I'd love to know what this says. Like, actually, if you know what this says, comment below. I'll give you a second to screenshot it. Okay, let's keep going. So on the side, it has the beautiful illustration of Thomas. On the side, it's the product photo. It usually is on the side. On the top, there's this nice little doodle of Thomas right here. And I'd assume that's like a character card. I'll give you a second, Japanese people, to read this as well. Tell me what this says. Okay. So, my favorite part of this package, though, is on the bottom. Like, this is beautiful down here. So you have the little Tomy logo. You have the picture of Thomas again. This time you can actually see Annie and Clarabel's faces. And then this is just beautiful. Like, I don't know where this art is from. I swear I've seen it before. But this art right here is beautiful, and I would love to get like a 3D scan of this to use in videos and whatnot. Everyone talks about how great this is, but like, it's just so cute. Like, look at that cute little face. Well, but we all know you all don't care about the box. You want to see the funny train with face inside the box, so throw this aside. Yeah, let's open this. Alright, I try not to rip the boxes when I do this sort of thing, because one thing I tend to realize is that these boxes are just too nice for me to throw away, so I usually try my best to not throw them away. I did tear slightly here, but it's whatever. Right, look at this. You got the little... It's like... Hold on. It's like the illustration. Like, you have the little tunnel, and Thomas is... Come on out. Here's the little booklet. If there is interest, put in the comment and I'll do a little YouTube short showing you what this is. But for right now, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm also not going to crumble it up like I usually do the instructions. I'm just going to set it on my table over here. I have some characters that we can compare these guys to in just a moment, but that will come later in the video. Here's the box, and we'll throw it over there. You guys want to see the funny train with face, so let's talk about that first. Isn't this guy a stunner? Look at this thing. The paint, like the sticker on the side, and unfortunately, yes, it is a sticker, so it will probably wear over time. But whatever. The details on it are made to look like a drawing. Like, look at that. Like, it's supposed to look like it just popped right out of the book. And that face. My gosh. Like, hold on. If you compare it to the illustration, it's like 1-to-1. So, yeah, I'm very impressed with this. Like, unfortunately, the detail on the front there is not painted, but come on, the fact this exists is great enough. The fact that a model like this even exists. One thing I realized when I recorded the other version of this video is this detail is indented. I thought it would just be like basically a flat face with maybe the cheeks and nothing else. And they just stuck the detail on to give it that 2D look. But, because that's how it looked in the pictures. But no, it's a 3D mold. Like, it's literally 3D. Like, I'm feeling this, and I feel the indentation. I totally thought it was just going to be like a flat surface that they just put the decals on. So it would look 2D. But no, it looks 2D, yet it's a 3D image. That's actually really good. Like, it does basically look like a generic Thomas. I actually do have my traditional Plarail Thomas just chilling over here. So let's do a little comparison. Let's start face on. You can definitely tell the biggest difference is the face. However, look at the little details on the front. Thomas's are painted. Railway Series Thomas's are not. Also, this Thomas has a more yellowish tint to the side, to the running board. And this is not just mine. All of them have that. I've literally seen reviews that are like that. It looks kind of sun faded, but I kind of like it. And actually, putting the two alongside each other, like this, even his paintwork looks a little bit more sun faded than Thomas's. I don't know why, but I kind of like that. Like that's kind of nice. Here's the backs. Thomas has the little lamp, and I added the lining. That's not usually there. But this Thomas doesn't have the lamp. And putting the two like this, well, it is fairly clear that one is more detailed than the other. But this is still great. Like, I love this Thomas for what it is. So let's move these Thomases aside. And we'll talk about Annie and Clarabel briefly. There are their faces. They do look great. They both have these little white stripes, and I'm not sure if that's accurate. I don't think it is, but I'll have to go back and look. I kind of dig the white stripe, though. Like, that's kind of nice. It's Clarabel. One thing I noticed is that neither of them have names on the side. I don't know if that was a product of the TV show that they had names on the sides. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't really know. But speaking of the TV show, here are my Annie and Clarabel, the ones that I've had for ages now. Have been some custom edits done to my Annie and Clarabel, but it's still probably worth a comparison between them and the Railway Series ones. So here's Annie. The main difference is the face. But even I think the paint is a little bit darker on the regular ones. I painted the roofs on mine silver because I thought it would work pretty well. Traditionally, they're just white off the peg, so. There's the little nameplate on the Model 1. This one doesn't have that. Same type of argument for Clarabel. With my Clarabel, I removed the back coupling because I don't think I'm ever actually going to have anything behind Clarabel. Again, nameplate there. No nameplate there. I also painted the buffers on my Annie and Clarabel to make them stand out. So, that's basically the coaches. And when you put them next to Thomas, it forms a complete set. Now, one thing I want to mention is the illustration. If I'm to pull, I'll just use the box. In the illustration, Thomas has trucks behind him. In the pack, he has Annie and Clarabel. I know some people are kind of upset that Thomas doesn't come with the trucks like he does in the illustration, so you can't really recreate the illustration with this pack. But I'm not too bothered by it because, well, Thomas with two trucks just feels like Thomas and two troublesome trucks just that doesn't really feel like a complete set to some people. Like, people would probably prefer to have Annie and Clarabel. To have the complete, like, a complete set. And honestly, if you have Tomy rolling stock, it shouldn't really be a problem to, like, get to, like, recreate the illustration anyway. And I think most people do have Tomy rolling stock, so yeah. I'd say it's totally okay that they decided to do Andy and Clarabel instead. So, without further ado, let me get a battery in Thomas, and we'll see if he works. Alright, the batteries are in. Thomas is a runner. So, let me transition to the layout table, and I'll let you have a gander at the new Thomas running on the layout. Oops. Oh. Go get him, Tails. So yeah, that's basically been my review of the Railway Series 80th Anniversary Thomas. I definitely recommend this thing. I'm ashamed to say I bought this off of eBay. I know what's wrong with me. But, like, I don't know if I would have gotten it otherwise. Because it was like $40 on there. It was rather cheap for what I've seen this thing go for. I think this is like an actual thing on eBay that like actually sells models to you, like new models, and not like items that people own and are selling. Because this was really well taken care of, and I heard someone say they pre-ordered it off of eBay. So who knows, really? So yeah. I'm actually really happy to have this thing. Who knows, maybe in a video in the future, I'll use this in place of my regular Thomas and see how many people catch on. So, yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all very much for watching. I don't know when the next unboxing video will be. I'd like it to be on those new 80th anniversary Trackmaster items, like the ones Mattel's making. But I haven't been able to find those anywhere, and if you want more info on that, check out my my latest merch hunt video, where I talk about that. But yeah, it's been a nightmare to try and find those, so yeah, I would like to review those when I find them, but it will probably be a while. So until then, I guess the only thing I can really say is thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the 80th anniversary year. I would like to have more reviews out for it, especially those 80th anniversary Trackmasters. So, yeah, I'll see you all sometime soon. Bye-bye.